Good evening. Today is June 7th, Sunday, 2020. My name is Ricardo Sandoval, and this is the results video for Lab 7, Bacterial Identification through Functional Media Motility Testing for Biology 225, Microbiology at Los Angeles Pacific University for the Summer 1 term. So in this lab, what I did was I basically tested my cultures of Escherichia coli and Staphylococcus epidermidis for motility or movement by using a motility agar. So as you'll see in my experiment video, my procedure was to gather the culture vials that I cultured in the first week of this class that are just in my refrigerator. And then I placed a jumbo sterilized paperclip that had been extended into the broth. That paperclip then got stabbed straight into the motility agar, and then that agar incubated from June 3rd until this morning, June 7th, 2020. So what we're looking to see is basically, does E. coli and S. epidermidis, does it have flagella? Does it move around in agar? So does it travel? And it's important to see. So important to know that because for bacteria that are normal flora, like S. epidermidis and E. coli, does it live in one part of the body or does it live elsewhere? So what I'm looking for as far as determining whether or not the bacteria, the microbe, is motile, is turbidity, cloudiness throughout the motility agar versus just on the stab line. So we're going to start with the tube for my E. coli. And as you can see, the consistency, this chair is not behaving. The consistency of this agar is much different than the agar that I used, or I have used, in my Petri dishes. So again, so what I did, of course, when I incubated this or inoculated this, is the lid came off, the paper clip went straight down into the agar and then out in a straight line, just so that I could get what's called the stab line. So as you can see, this agar is quite cloudy. There's a good 1/4 bit here, there's a lot of turbidity here, and then when brought up to a bright light, let's see if I can do this here, maybe not, you can see kind of in the center, there's also turbidity there, and that's where I stabbed, so to speak, the agar. But since I just went straight down, it's obvious that the E. coli has moved greatly around the agar, so it's very motile. There are flagella that have helped it move around the motility agar, so it's clear that E. coli is motile. Now, that being said, so here's my S. epidermidis motility agar, and it's incubated for the same amount of time, and you can kind of see here, just on top, just a little tiny disc, and perhaps that can be considered flocculent growth. I mean, not flocculent growth, turbidity. Not 100% sure, but even when I shine a bright light, it's clear. So there is no motility here whatsoever. So no flagella, no nothing. So that being said, it can be concluded that E. coli, as a normal flora, moves around to different parts of the body, while S. epidermidis does not. Okay? And no real issues here with the experiment at all. Everything did go as planned. As I was filling out the lab reports, it confirmed my suspicions that E. coli is indeed motile, while Yes, epidermis is not. Thank you.